Marlo Higgins, your Chief Inspirational Officer, and the message that I have for you this week is the word perception. And perception is a very weighty word, right? The word perception, how other people perceive us and then how we perceive ourselves. And I do work with clients a lot on this, and because we're always trying to manage expectations. It's just part of the coaching strategies that we work towards. And oftentimes I find people think, just like people perceive me this way. One immediate action and a coaching strategy that I'm going to share with you today, write down 5 words of what, 5 words that others would describe you, how they perceive you, right? Maybe you're a good listener, maybe you're a good recognizer, maybe, you have really good strategic thinking, but what is the perception that you feel that other people have of you? Okay, put those down in just like 5 words, right? So keep it really simple. And then how do you perceive yourself? Write down 5 more words, 5 other words, and maybe they're similar, but how do you perceive yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you want to bring your energy into the room? How do you want to have others think of you, right? And so look at the 5 words and maybe ask people on your team, if you could write down 1 word and how you perceive me, what would it be? And so maybe you can just, collaborate with them and get that outside knowledge from them. Maybe it's something you could do in your office and say, what, people always tell me that I'm busy and I kind of bring projects in at the last minute, and your perception is like you just kind of do shoddy work and you just throw it at it, at the last minute. So be aware of perception, right? And then be aware of how you want to be perceived. And then step back, look at those 2 categories, okay? And then what matches and what doesn't. Because if you want to be perceived differently, you've got to look at it that way. You've got to be aware that people are even have a level of perception about you or think about you in a certain way. And it's really, really powerful. And maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. Maybe there's an action that you can take or a way that you can change or enhance your behavior or how others perceive you on the team or your leadership style, whatever that is. But don't be shy to be, open to listen to that kind of feedback. And perception, again, that's a big, big word. And so don't sweep that one under the carpet. Face it head on and say, what, how do people perceive me? And then how do I want to be perceived? And find out if there is a gap between those 2 things. So thank you for joining us today, and love and belief. Have an awesome rest of your day.